Welcome to the fourth experiment, second part. Here we are going to evaluate the no load characteristics of a three-phase induction machine. The apparatus which is required are mobile workstation, 4-pole squirrel cage induction motor, AC voltmeter ammeter, 3-phase watt meter along with power supply and tachometer. All the setup is present here. Power supply, 4-pole squirrel cage induction motor, watt meter, AC voltmeter, ammeter. Complete setup is placed on the mobile workstation. To start with, we need to set up these connections. Where the power supply is given through this to the machine through watt meter and ammeter. It means we are measuring the power, current flowing and also the supply voltage. To start with, let us take the variable power supply, which we have to give power supply from 4, variable power supply, AC power supply 4, then 5, and then from 6. It means 4 we are giving it to the input of watt meter, 5 we are giving it to the second input of the watt meter, 6 the third phase is given to the third terminal of the watt meter, input watt meter. Now the output of the watt meter, 4, 5 and 6, this one, okay, we are giving it to the 2.5 of the ammeter, 2.5 of the second ammeter and the 2.5 of the third ammeter. And then from the ammeter, leaving ends from here 1, 2 and the third are given as an input to the induction machine. 1, second ammeter terminal to this, and the third ammeter terminal to this. We need to close the stator terminal. To close the stator terminals, short it from 4 to 5 and then from 5 to 6. Apart from this, we need to give a low power input to the watt meter. This finish your connection part. Complete connection part is ready. The next thing is we need to apply. If you check out the procedure, we need to give an input of 208 volts. Once we set up the 208 volts line voltage, and also we need to measure the line voltage. It means we have to connect the voltmeter. To connect the voltmeter, see, we need to connect it in line and the other end of the voltmeter through 5. It means this voltage we need to set it to 208. To switch on, to start with, let us switch it on, and then low power input, and then we need to set this voltage to 208. 230, the machine is running, 100 volts, 200 and 208, slightly less than 210. It is approximately equal to 208. Now if you observe, the machine is running. Now we need to check the watt meter reading. See, this one is moving in the reverse direction, in the negative direction. So there is an option to reverse the direction here. Just change the Here positive it is there, just change the direction to minus. This switch, if you change, see the current direction has been changed, because of which it is moving in the positive direction. Now we need to measure the voltage value, 3 currents, wattmeter reading and speed. The voltage value is 208 and this one is wattmeter 1 is minus, this is 40 and this is in minus direction. It means minus 40 is the first wattmeter reading. W1 value is minus 40 and this wattmeter reading is plus, this is in positive and it is 80. And the no load currents are, current value is it is connected to 2.5. 2.5 is the top one is 0.1, 0.65, 0.65 and 0.65, approximately 0.68, slightly less than 0.7. These are the current values. And coming to the speed, we need to check the speed. I am taking a tachometer, I am pressing it here and holding the value. See the reading. See, this tachometer is not working. Let me take another one. This tachometer is showing 1780, 1775, 1795, almost 1800. We can say almost 1800 or 1795 is the speed, present speed at the rated voltage. How do we know? Check the power rating. Nameplate details here. The nameplate details are 175 watts, 1670 rpm, 208 volts, 1.2 ampere. Sorry, the rating is 1670 revolutions per minute, but the machine is running at almost 1800. It's okay. Now this completes your 4th experiment. I am concluding it here.